class. Today I would like to give you an explanation about punctuation, okay, which is chapter number 23 from your English grammar book of class 5. So children, what is punctuation? Punctuation is the use of spacing, conventional signs and some devices which are adding in a statement and makes them in which we are able to understand what is written, and it helps us to read it carefully, correctly, and it is written text whether read silently or aloud. That means what? In a particular sentence, if some punctuation marks are given, then it helps us to read it correctly. It helps us to understand the word which is written in the particular space, the space which is given in the sentence, and the text which is written in that particular sentence we can easily understand even if it is read silently or even if it is read aloud. Okay. So this is the definition which I have written for you all. You will be able to understand it. Okay. We will learn in this punctuation. We will learn the use of capital letter, comma, full stop, question mark, and exclamation mark, which are used to write a particular sentence in a very beautiful manner. Okay. It adds beauty in the sentence. So number one, we will start with semicolon. This is the sign which is called as semicolon. Okay, so let's define. A semicolon indicates a pause. It means a pause that is no longer than the one shown by a comma but shorter than a full stop. So this semicolon is shorter than a full stop and it is shown by a comma also. Okay, a full stop is put at the top and then a comma is put at the bottom. Okay, so it is used to separate items in a list that already contains comma. It is used to separate the items in a list while we are writing a particular sentence. For example, we drove through Banaras, Uttar Pradesh, Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. That means we are using comma. Then we are using semicolon at a particular in this sentence after a particular word to identify that these three states are from different and these three states are from different zone. Okay, so this semicolon is being used in this sentence to show that three states are from different zone, and after that we have used the three states from different zones, right? Then to separate two sentences that would otherwise be joined with a conjunction such as and, because, since. Semicolon can also be used in a sentence where we are using conjunction, okay, and, because, and since. Let's see some examples. We went to the mall. We didn't stay there too long. Here we have used semicolon to differentiate the meaning in a sentence that we went to the mall, but we did wait there for too long. Okay, so this sentence having two meaning is being distinguished by semicolon. Second one, if we work hard, we succeed. If we don't, we fail. That means here semicolon separates the meaning of the word here, that if we work hard, then we can get success. But if we don't, we cannot achieve success. So the meaning distinction is being done by semicolon, right? Second one, colon. A colon is used to introduce a list of items. Okay, so what is the use of colon? It is used to introduce a list of items. To separate the hour and the minute in time expression, we generally use colon to separate the hour and the minute in a time expression. That means we are writing a sentence in which we are giving a description about the time. We can use colon there. I will reach by 9:30 a.m. That means 9 and 30. 9 and 30 are being given, that is they are signed by the colon. Okay. The yoga class is at 5:15 p.m. This is also shown by colon. Okay. So I will be explaining the few more parts. Okay. Let's see. So children, this part was left, so it is hyphen. Okay, so what is hyphen? Let's see with the mark I have given you. This is hyphen. This type of mark you see in a particular sentence, it is hyphen. A hyphen is used, let's see where to use hyphen. With compound numbers. Okay, there are 49 sentences in Shabbi's class. Sorry. So this is the mark which I have used. This is known as hyphen. 40 and then it is a type of a dash which is put in the sentence, a kind of dash, and this is known as hyphen. 32. Two words having one gap and there is a sign which is known as hyphen. 32 candidates showed up for the audition. With compound nouns. Example, Nana's mother-in-law is a kind lady. See, mother-in-law. The hyphen is put in between to show that mother-in-law. Mother not by birth, mother by law. Okay, after getting married, a particular guy or a girl having mother-in-law, which is being written as mother-in-law, written by hyphen. The police questioned the passers-by if they seen the accident. So passers and by. This is the hyphen which has been put in the sentence. With compound adjectives. Again, hyphen can be used with compound adjectives. These sun-dried tomatoes look tasty. This is flat is in a 10-story building. 10 and then hyphen story. Okay, so the story with the building is 10 story. So what I mean to say is that hyphen can be used to show the numbers and it is put in the sentences to show the differentiation of the words in a particular sentence. So in this punctuation chapter, I have explained you about semicolon, colon and hyphen. Along with that, comma, full stop, capital letter, exclamatory mark, question mark, all this can be used to show the punctuation mark in a particular sentence. So I hope that these explanations are quite useful to understand the chapter, and till then have a nice day. Thank you.